I'm going to say something that a lot of people probably disagree with, but this is a hill I am willing to die on. I think shorts are a complete and utter waste of time if you are a real estate agent trying to grow a YouTube channel in order to reach prospects and get clients. If the goal is for you to become YouTube famous and make all of your money from ad revenue, that's a different scenario. But if you're doing this as an asset that your business can use to market to prospects who want to do a transaction in the area that you service, and you want them to come to you instead of you having to cold call them and you having to do all of this cold outreach and cold marketing and advertising, then shorts is not the way to do it. Why? Because have you heard of the Google 7-11-4 rule? Google came up with this concept based on buyer behavior in the current time that we live in. And it said buyers on an average have to see 7 hours of content from you across 11 different interactions in 4 different places before they feel confident enough to buy from you or to reach out to you and say, I would like for you to list my house, or I want to buy a house and I want you to help me. 7 hours. Guess how many shorts you would have to make to do 7 hours of content? If the average short was 45 seconds long, that's 560 shorts to reach 7 hours of content, which would then help start this whole 7-11-4 rule. I ain't got time for that, do you? So I wanted to talk about shorts today and why I think shorts is just a waste of time. And I have all of these notes, so I want to make sure that I don't forget anything. I work with a lot of real estate agents every single day, and they're always asking me, should I do shorts? Somebody today posted in my private community and said, I have a vertical video, should I upload it to YouTube? And my answer is always no. Vertical video just does not perform well on YouTube. If it's longer than what it has to be in order to be a short, it's going to show up in the horizontal feed with the big black bars on either side. It just looks terrible. Nobody wants to watch it. If it's short enough to be considered a short, is it going to the right audience? My research and my data says, no, it's not. And I'm coming with receipts. So I'm going to show you all of this stuff from the back end of my YouTube channel so that you will know that what I'm saying is true. So if you're making a lot of short form content on YouTube and you are not getting any clients from it, you're not getting leads, you're not getting comments, you're not getting anything helpful, it's not you, it's not the video, it's not that your video is terrible or you're not entertaining enough. It's the format and the way the YouTube algorithm works. It is not working in our favor. It's like trying to jog as fast as you can uphill wearing a weighted vest. Why? Why would you make it so much harder than it needs to be? Let's just make long form videos that we actually know work, and it will get us to our goal so much faster and so much easier. I've done a very in-depth training on how you can use long form videos to grow your business. And so I'll link to that down in the description box below. If you want to go check that out, please feel free and attend. That would be great, because I go into the strategy of long form video and how you can do it and make it be successful for you. All right, let's look at some stats of short form video. That is too small. Let's make it bigger. There we go. This is the analytics in my channel where I went to all of my content and I filtered by shorts only. And in the last 90 days, I've had 51 hours total of watch time that came from shorts. But this is from long form videos. I've had 1,000 hours of watch time in the same period as from shorts. So if we know that they need 7 hours of watch time in order to get to know us and we establish a rapport and they feel like they like us and they trust us and all of those things, 50 hours versus 1,000 hours. If you make long form video content, you're going to get there so much faster than if you're making shorts. So number one is just the time. Number two is if you're trying to monetize your channel with AdSense revenue. If you're trying to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, you want to be in the YouTube partner program, it's going to take you millions and millions of views on shorts in order to get into the YouTube partner program and be able to make ad revenue from all of the ads that play during your videos. If you make long form video, it will happen so much faster. It's just so much more difficult to meet those thresholds when you're trying to do it with shorts, because short form content can be 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 59 seconds. I think YouTube Shorts expanded and went up to 2 minutes, or maybe it's even 3. I'm trying to remember. They announced that a couple of months ago, but since I don't make shorts, it didn't really stick. It doesn't matter. A short video will take you exponentially longer to meet those thresholds than a long form video will. All right, let's go into some typical results that most people see when they make shorts. This is so common. This is so typical. I see it on my own channel, but I also see it on my coaching students' channels. You make a short, it gets a ton of views in the first day. YouTube loves shorts and they like to promote them, so they will put them out. But people want to be entertained by shorts. And if you are not incredibly entertaining on that short, it does this, it flatlines. So YouTube is trying to promote the video for you, but unless you get a ton of clicks and people that will watch it over and over and over again, YouTube goes, okay, I guess this one was a bust. We don't need to show it to more people. And so it just flatlines like this. This is what almost every real estate agent I know says happens with their shorts. When they, like, nobody ever has a short that goes viral about real estate. It just, I don't know, maybe if you had a $6 million listing and something salacious happened in the house that was newsworthy, maybe that would go viral. But like in this particular video, I was talking about how Homey was suing NAR last year. And it was a very timely topic because of the whole NAR lawsuit stuff. But even that, like, it got a whole bunch of love in the first couple of days, and then that was it. It just stopped getting promoted. Here's another one where it did roughly the same thing. It gets a whole lot of love the first couple of days, and then it just flatlines. And this one was not even meant for realtors. I was talking about how there are builders in my area where they are building a whole subdivision, and every house that goes up is turning into a rental. So we end up with a neighborhood of 200 houses, and all of them are rentals. And I don't really like this idea. So I made a long form video about it, and then I chopped out a section and turned it into a short. Same thing, a whole bunch of views the first day or two. And some people did subscribe to the channel as a result, which was great, but then it just flatlined. And so in the last 90 days, it's got nothing. It's had, in fact, this is since published. If I filter it down to in the last 90 days, we've got no new subscribers from it. We've had 4 views on this in the last 48 hours. This just is not an effective use of your time. Here's the other thing that's crazy about it. When you go to look at the audience for YouTube Shorts, it tends to, okay, so this one, I just don't even have enough demographic data to be able to show you in the last 90 days because nobody has watched it. What if we said since uploaded? So if we go here and we scroll down, so 83% male. So I guess men in general, males watch a lot more shorts than women do, because this is what I've seen on almost every single short that I've ever made. It's almost all guys, and they are quite a bit younger. So 18 to 24, 25 to 30, 30 to 45 is half of the traffic. Let's look at the other one. This one has, and I'm still on since published, right? So this one, we did have some older people. Maybe it was because, yeah, I don't think I want to show that one. But now let's go and look at the demographics. Who are the people watching these shorts? So this is since published. I didn't filter it down to the last 90 days. This was a video I did about Canva and how you can create a green screen in Canva and then export it and use it as B-roll in your videos. It is 100% male, 18 to 24. That boggles my mind. Of all, how many views has this thing had? 13,000 views. 100% men between the ages of 18 and 24. I would love to know where they are all located. Do we have geographics? Okay, so we have a lot of people from only 4% are in the United States and everyone else is outside of the United States. So what that tells me is these are probably video editors. These are probably virtual assistants. They're trying to look at this stuff. Then they all email me and say, would you like me to edit all of your videos? Because I get so much spam from people who want to edit videos for me. And maybe that's how they're finding it, is they just go on YouTube and they search for stuff like this. And then they get your email address from the About Me section of your channel. So the people who watch shorts skew significantly younger. And if you are a realtor with a channel for Gen Zers or, people in their 20s and maybe early 30s, that might work for you. That might be okay. That is the only circumstance where I can see making a lot of shorts on your channel. But if you work with seniors who are downsizing, if you work with, first responders, teachers, people in the military relocating, anybody who, as a general rule, is not necessarily fresh out of high school, making shorts is probably not going to be a good use of your time. So let me show you another perfect example. On this channel that you're watching right now, I get almost equal split between men and women, but everybody who watches my channel is over the age of 45, almost without exception. Everybody is middle-aged and older. And that makes sense because I'm 56. So you tend to attract who you are. I can't only attract women because I don't only work with women and I don't want to only work with women. So I get an equal split of men and women, which is great. So if shorts doesn't work, what does? Good old-fashioned long-form videos. Let me show you a couple of really great examples. This is a video that I made last year that has not exactly gotten crazy amounts of views, but look at the way it continues to get new views every single day. I got 22 views in the last 48 hours from a video that's a year and a half old. YouTube continues to show this because it is an evergreen topic. So it continues to show it over and over and over again to new people, which means I made a video today, but a year and a half from now, people are still finding it and watching it. Remember, with shorts, we get a whole bunch of views and then it flatlines. This kind of did the opposite. This one continues to grow over time, which is exactly what I want to have happen. But on this particular video, I just haven't had enough views that there's any demographic data. I don't have it. So I went over to this video and lo and behold, what did I say? It's usually roughly half and half, men versus women. On this particular video, it was a little more men than women, but everybody is over the age of 45. And that's exactly who I am trying to attract with this video and with this channel as a whole. So if you are able to make videos that will get found for months and years to come, and they're attracting the right people, and you're getting more watch time faster, so you are hitting that 7-11-4 rule as far as getting in front of your ideal prospects, but it's also going to help you monetize your YouTube channel faster, there is just no reason to make YouTube shorts, in my opinion. I would say save your time and energy. Definitely do not make a TikTok or an Instagram reel. Download it with the watermark and then upload it to YouTube Shorts. It will have no success whatsoever. You're just wasting your time. I wouldn't even do that. You want to make long form videos, but you can't just upload any old video. You can't have a terrible title, boring thumbnail, filmed with a green screen, 720p. You can't make all these mistakes and then expect that people are going to find these videos and be bowled over by you. So if you really want to learn how you can get clients for free from your YouTube channel, I want you to come watch my free training where I go into this in great detail about how YouTube has been the best thing that I ever did for getting new clients for my business. And I'm going to tell you exactly how you can do it too.